Hold everything, because what went down at Claressa Shields' birthday bash wasn't just a party. It was an all-out ambush disguised with balloons and bubbly. Pink decorations, champagne pouring, the birthday queen glowing, everything seemed perfect. Until Papoose took the mic and detonated a bombshell announcement like he was at a press briefing from the underworld. No heads up, no build up. He just walked up and dropped, "I just want everyone to know I'm marrying Claressa." What? Sir, are you all right? Did your PR team vanish? Did you forget that your arranged wife, Mima, was literally in the same room, quietly sipping her drink, watching in stunned silence? This wasn't sweet. This wasn't love. This was a declaration of war, masked as a romantic surprise. Guests stood frozen, phones raised, champagne spilling. Even the DJ hit pause, probably needing a moment to make sense of what had just unfolded. So now, the real question is, was this a heartfelt proposal or a messy PR stunt gone rogue? Time to break down the red flags, the receipts, and the deeper drama that turned a birthday into a full-on scandal. Buckle up. Let's rewind to the moment the internet went into meltdown. Claressa Shields, boxing legend, queen of the ring, undefeated and unshaken, threw herself a party that screamed money and confidence.
As well, and then that's the vanilla.
Wow. Y'all know his nickname, right?
We gotta sing happy birthday, y'all.
His nickname is Mr. Snacky.
Just when the party was at its highest energy, in walks Papoose. Now let's not pretend we don't know his whole image. This is the same man who built his reputation around loyalty, commitment, and being the face of Black love. He's the guy who famously waited years for Remy Ma while she was behind bars. The one who stood by her side through everything, constantly defending her and turning himself into the living definition of a marriage vow. So, explain this. How does that same man show up at another woman's birthday party? So he grabs the mic and out of nowhere, drops the bomb. He's marrying her. No build-up, no subtle lead-in. Just straight up says, "I want to tell everyone, I'm marrying Claressa." And then, silence. Not the kind that feels touching or emotional. The kind that makes people freeze, stop mid-bite, eyes wide, scrambling to grab their phones before the chaos kicks off. Let's be real. This wasn't a sweet announcement. It was a plot twist straight from the mind of someone who's been holding back for way too long. It felt like a calculated mic drop that said loud and clear, "I'm done playing the good guy." And here's the twist. Remy Ma was right there. Yep, in the same room, holding her drink like it was blessed water, jaw clenched, watching it all unfold. Because when your ex-husband decides to drop a marriage announcement at someone else's birthday party, where he wasn't even supposed to be the center of attention, what do you even say to that? Let's back it up. The event was meant to be classy and low-key, a chill birthday celebration for Claressa. Simple, elegant vibes. Happy birthday moments, hugs, maybe a toast. My girl Leah was there too, keeping it drama-free as usual. There was even a no-shade dress, code, whatever that means. Celebs came through. Influencers caught every single appetizer on video. Paparazzi were lurking outside like TMZ had them on payroll. And Papoose? He wasn't even officially invited. According to some messy insider, a staff member's cousin, who leaked footage, he RSVP'd late, showed up unannounced, and strolled in like the place was his. No Remy, no explanations, just energy, and apparently a ring box in his pocket. Now let's talk about the history. This isn't the first time Claressa and Pap had the rumor mill buzzing. Whispers started a while back when they were seen leaving the same gym. Not exactly together, but not really apart either. Then came the podcast appearances, shout-outs online, and that one now deleted TikTok where Papoose called her a warrior queen with heart eye emojis. Yeah, that raised some brows. People brushed it off as friendly admiration, until now. Because when a man gets up in front of your people, your friends, family, hairstylist, even your ex-wife, and says, "I'm marrying her," that's not support. That's a full-on public declaration. It was a declaration of war, served up with a slice of birthday cake. But as for Claressa, she didn't react with shock. No gasps, no, "Are you serious?" Instead, she smiled, nodded, and took his hand, like she had rehearsed this moment in front of a mirror for weeks. The crowd? They split right down the middle. Half of them clapped, while the other half just stared. One person supposedly dropped their wine glass, 2 influencers reportedly left early, and one woman, apparently close to Remy, was seen texting, "I told her not to come." And it didn't stop there. After the announcement, Claressa's team began sharing a professionally staged engagement photo of her and Papoose. But here's the kicker. It wasn't from that night. It was from days earlier, with the same outfits, same lighting. Witnesses say Claressa didn't flinch. She stood there stoic, like a woman who had been through worse, didn't come here for this, but was definitely prepared for it. She didn't shout, didn't storm off. She just stood in silence, and that silence spoke louder than any headline could. Someone in the VIP section claimed they overheard her mutter, "He better enjoy the show while it lasts." Chilling. And let's not overlook the timing. Remy and Papoose were reportedly going through a quiet separation. No official word, but enough whispers to know something was off. There had been an unspoken agreement. No public drama, no media blowups. Keep it clean. And yet, what did Papoose do? He didn't just break the rule. He shattered it, tossed it out the window, set it on fire, and used the ashes to carve "I do" on a bottle of Moët. What's wild is how quickly the whole event shifted from a birthday celebration to an all-out battle. Guests started choosing sides like they were on an episode of Survivor Hip Hop Edition. Some reposted the moment with captions like "Love wins." Others zoomed in on Remy's face with captions that read, "This ain't it." One guy, maybe, a family friend, was overheard saying, "This is why you don't let rappers make announcements without supervision." And the real kicker? Papoose left immediately after the announcement. He didn't stay for the cake, the dancing, or the toasts. He just made his statement and walked out. No romance, just pure strategy. He came in, flipped the script, and left before it could make headlines. But of course, it was too late. The blogs had already caught wind of it. The DMs were buzzing. The group chats were on fire. Screenshots, slow-motion clips, everyone turned into digital detectives, zooming in to capture every tiny detail of Remy's reaction, frame by frame. And this was just the beginning, because what no one saw coming was the next move Remy was about to make. Now let's talk about the aftermath. When Papoose walked out of that party after completely hijacking Claressa Shields' birthday and turning it into a press conference wrapped in glitter, he didn't just leave behind half-drunk champagne glasses. He left behind a battlefield. Let's begin with the obvious. Remy didn't say a word. Not at the party, not the next morning, not even a cryptic post. But that silence? It spoke louder than anything she's ever said on a track. Meanwhile, social media was on fire. Within an hour, Jar's Papoose proposal was trending. Within 3 hours, Claressa's IG comments were a virtual courtroom. By morning, fan pages were digging up old interviews of Papoose praising Remy, calling him a walking contradiction in a fitted cap. And that was just the start. Receipts started pouring in fast. A mysterious Twitter account, a ringworm, surfaced, posting screenshots that allegedly showed Papoose texting both women in the same week. One text read, "You'll always have my heart," while another said, "I'm building something new, don't hold me back," reportedly sent just 72 hours apart. Yikes. Fans became detectives overnight, zooming into backgrounds, matching wallpapers, and obsessing over timestamps. One TikToker even did a full forensic breakdown of Papoose's chain in various videos, like it was evidence from a crime scene. But wait, there's more. A voicemail surfaced, allegedly from Remy to a close friend, saying, "He's out here, moving reckless." It's not even about her. It's about the disrespect. Of course, the clip leaked, and by the end of the night, it had over 3 million views, with the caption reading, "Remy is done." And then there was Claressa. Oh, Claressa. She chose violence in a sundress. She posted a boomerang of herself kissing the ring Papoose gave her, captioning it, "No need to steal a crown when you're born royal." Oh, So now we're doing subtle shade. Remy didn't respond directly, but her fans did. One comment read, "Sis, you're not royal, you're just..." One fan commented, "Enjoy the engagement. The prenup's already signed." Another said, "That slap was well-deserved." Now let's talk about how the industry reacted. A few mutuals started pulling back from Papoose. One DJ reposted a Remy freestyle with the caption, "Never forget who set the bar." An anonymous source, allegedly from inside Papoose's management circle, said he had a lineup of endorsements ready for a Black Love podcast revival. But now, it's all gone dark. Surprise, surprise, seems like brands aren't fond of messy midlife plot twists. And while Papoose stayed completely silent, no posts, no statements, an old YouTube interview from 2 years ago resurfaced. In it, he said, "I don't believe in public proposals. Love should be private." Oh, really? Because announcing your marriage plans during someone's birthday party, which you weren't even invited to, really screams private, right? Let's not forget about Claressa's role in all of this. Yes, she's undefeated in the ring. Yes, she's the champ. But in this drama, she's playing it like a PR pro, posting only what benefits her, smiling in every frame, blocking out the chaos, and pushing the narrative she wants. This isn't about love for her. It's about strategy. This isn't a romance. It's a power move. Papoose goes from loyal husband to a free man, Claressa becomes the woman who won, and Remy? Well, she's being cast as the ex, the past, the one who didn't react fast enough. But let's get this straight. Remy isn't staying quiet because she's been defeated. She's silent because she's observing. Just when fans started questioning her silence, a leak hit the blogs like a wrecking ball. A photo from 2 weeks before the party, showing Papoose in a car with Remy at night. No smiles, just tension. The caption was blurred, but visible enough to stir up theories. One fan enhanced the image and claimed the caption said, "You sure this is how you want to play it?" What does that mean? Was it their final conversation? A failed reconciliation? A warning? Nobody knows. But it reignited the timeline. Now, this wasn't just about love, it was about loyalty, betrayal, and buried secrets. And of course, the blogs were eating it up. One headline read, "From Black Love to Blacklist, fast." Suddenly, people who were celebrating the proposal started deleting their tweets. Old fans of Remy rose from the shadows like they never left. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. Claressa got the man, but Remy still got the movement. Meanwhile, Papoose is still dodging interviews, avoiding the press, and acting like he didn't just cause a PR disaster. Claressa, on the other hand, is still posting, still smiling, still pretending that everything's fine. But those smiles are looking thinner, the captions more defensive, and the ring is still on. But for how long? Sources say not everyone in Claressa's camp is fully on board with this whole situation.